Okay, cool. So, this Tech N9ne track. I feel like I'm kind of late, but been busy. I don't need to explain myself to the likes of you. But yeah, where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Come on. There we go. So Tech N9ne dropped a new single for his album. I don't know the album's name. It's like his address, like a street address growing up or something like that. You get the point. I'm not going to remember the number. All right, get off my nuts. Yeah, I've liked all the singles so far. I'm ready to hear the full package. I think I'm ready. I think I've heard enough singles. I don't know when this comes out, but I feel like he's been dropping a fair amount of singles. There was the one where he's talking about being locked in the house. Then there's RDV. Then there's I feel like there's another one. I'm not just making that. Yeah, no, there's one right before that. Yeah, I can just look. I don't know what I'm doing. J6s, that's what it was. Yeah, and maybe even another one somewhere in there that I'm forgetting about. Yeah, it's The Birth, RDV, and J6s. And now we're on This I Know, featuring Kevin Church. I don't know who Kevin Church is, but I'm curious. I'm excited for this album. For all the you can look at the other reactions for my reasons why I'm excited for this album. I don't want to just regurgitate those points again. Subscribe. Also, right now I'm currently recovering the Drake versus Kendrick thing in totality, including the Games diss track, including Rick Ross's diss track. So check out those videos. Those are being uploaded daily. Currently, I am on. Actually, I don't know when I'm uploading this, so I won't. Just look.
A treat here for you on Strange Music live tonight. Our very own
She's excited.
Playing via satellite from downtown Kansas City with his new single, This I Know, featuring Kevin Church Johnson. Enjoy!
God said it. What he says? To the top is where you are headed. To the top. I know I'm hard-headed. What you got? I got a superstar fetish. I might not be a wonder with the numbers, but that music, the sound. So many blunders might stun you, but that music, the sound. I might not be a scholar, so father, I'm a holler. The sound. I know you show the love. The sound. I gotta go because the classroom where my daily chores are. Ignore them daydreaming, reaching for stars. My attitude in school is nope, it's music notes and the ability of moving forward. Got a bad report card. No way to keep that bottled up. My hollow gut bubbling, cause what's hovering is the teacher's gonna make that follow up call. To the house and rat us out where they got a bus ball. Do you think that mom and dad gonna coddle us? No. Stepped in against a businessman, he counting bread. At the dining table, I sit down with my
He's so creative and high pussy songs together.
Even have to tell him with a phone call that say I'm felon. Looking at me, his temper swelling. Now he's shouting red. He said, if you apply yourself, do well up in school, and I ain't about to hire no help. You grow up and find out you can't acquire more wealth. You a teenager, so this ain't gonna require no belt. Spot is hot again. Look what I gotta say.
I love the storytelling on this. It's also like the imagery when he's talking about like his hollow gut. He's hungry, he's in school, he's hungry, he's getting bad grades, he's getting yelled at by whoever, what do you say, his stepdad, his dad, whatever. I love the storytelling on this. This is beautiful.
Damn, honey, where my mama name? Can't even call a friend. No job, no dollars in. Pop saying dummy. Committed a lot of sin. Felt like I was not a kid.
This is
when he brought
brilliant.
The in. Heart ran from it. Alhamdulillah, he said. When he popped me with some bread, you done knocked me in the head with some goddamn money. I'm gone. I might not be a wonder with the numbers, but that music, the sound. So many blunders might stun you, but that music, the sound. I might not be a scholar, so father, I'm a holler. The sound. I know you show the love. The sound. I gotta go because the sound. In my mind, I'm thinking I gotta go. Anybody around me think they can rhyme, I got a hotter flow. But the family think you wasting your time, that brought a load. You wanna climb, but not a no. To be 9, they shot a bro. Our mama's dope.
That rhyme scheme
They
was
think
dope.
it's a hobby, but people applaud me when I'm busting. So I'm up in a discussion with Marty. When he was not at home, I told my mama I'd probably go to Anzitas over the holiday. She looked at me oddly. Sad, like just to go over Zetas for Thanksgiving. You need all those clothes in a trash bag. Kiss my mama, then I made a mad dash down the block and blast past all my friends, and it's gonna be our last.
He's betting on himself.
Bye, Donnie. What's my shame lap? No more in change trap. I never came back. Love for my family, nothing will ever change that. Gotta go cause this I know I'm chasing money, fame, rap. Spot is hot again. Look what I got us in. Oh my god, I'm in.
Oh man, I was really hoping there was a third verse. I don't think there's gonna be though.
Can't even call a friend. No job, no dollars in. Pop saying dummy. Committed a lot of sin. Felt like I was not a kin. When he brought that Allah in. Heart ran from it. Alhamdulillah, he said. When he popped me with some bread, you done knocked me in the head with some goddamn money. I'm gone. I might not be a wonder with the numbers, but that music, the sound of so many blunders might stun you, but that music, the sound of I might not be a scholar.
His vocals are dope. Who is that? Kevin Church Johnson.
I know you so the love. I gotta go because
Yeah, and I think they tied that chorus into the theme and the storytelling brilliantly. That was super dope.
this I know. This I know. Oh, yeah. This I know.
That's my favorite single so far, for sure. Like it. That's not even close. With Birth was dope too. But this one, like, I think is the most re-listenable. Re-listenable? Is that a word? It's the one I'm going to be listening to the most, for sure. That was, oh my God. I loved that.
I know I'm hard-headed. What you got? School is nope, it's music notes and the ability of moving forward. Got a bad report card. I'm daydreaming, reaching. Know you so the love.
And it's a story that so many people can relate to. It's just about chasing your dreams pretty much. But then also he prefaces that part as far like before him leaving. I'm about to sneeze. Before he leaves, he prefaces that by describing being hungry in school and, you know, getting bad grades because you can't focus. You're thinking about all this outside stuff. Like it's like people don't realize how much of a privilege it is to go to school not hungry, to go to school not thinking about drama and street stuff outside of school. Like when your brain is on that, like it's I feel like people, it's very like a pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality when they just say, oh, you know, we all go to the same school, we all get the same education. Yeah, but you're not going to the same schools on an empty stomach. You're not going to the same schools thinking about somebody outside of school, family member getting hurt, or, you know, something happened to them, or street stuff happened outside of this, or you got to go home to an abusive family. You know what I mean? Like there's so many factors, you know, outside factors that contribute to getting bad grades. We're not just on the same level playing field. And both things can be true. I feel like you can recognize the struggles you're going through and not mope about it, not like let it deter you from being successful. Like he's describing in this situation. Yeah, like the situations I was going through, it's not going to deter me from chasing my dreams. And the same thing goes with education and stuff like that. Like you can recognize like, yeah, this sucks, but you can't overcome those things. Like it is possible to overcome those things, but it is going to be a lot tougher. But acknowledging that is important and assessing, okay, yeah, there's a lot of bumps in the road. How do I navigate those bumps? You know, you just got to be realistic about your situation. It is what it is. That's life. It is what it is. But it also is not fair for somebody to look at your life and be like, oh, we go to the same school. You know, you should be getting the same grades. Like, no, that's not that fair. That's a standard I can hold myself to. It's not a standard for you to hold me to. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know me. You don't know my life. Even if I beat myself up about it and I hold myself to that standard, it's not fair for somebody else to. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I think he kind of thought the same way. It was like, yeah, this situation sucks, but like, it's not, he could have easily stopped at any point and looked at his situation and be like, yeah, it's not viable for me to become successful. You know, I'm not around the right people. I'm not in the right environments. Don't have enough money. I don't have a car, whatever, you know, whatever the situation is at the time. He could have looked at the situation and be like, you know, I'm not cut out for this. I can't do this. You know, but he didn't let it stop him. So this was motivational. This was nice. I enjoyed this quite a bit. And I will be listening to it a lot more. So yeah, subscribe. Remember, Drake, Kendrick thing, reacting to those things. Also just in general, watching other videos, giving commentary, that type of thing. Bye. How do I get out of here?